Next, two guests have left the gridiron, trading in their cleats for suits and playbooks for spreadsheets with careers in the investment world. Former Kansas City Chief offensive lineman Tom Freeman is now a senior vice president of investments for UBS Financial Services. And David Howard, an ex-defensive tackle with the Titans, Raiders, Seahawks, and Jaguars, is a financial advisor with Merrill Lynch Wealth Management. Gentlemen, good to see you. Thanks so much for joining us.
Thanks for having me, Maria.
Thanks for having me.
So, Tom, you think the markets could gain another 4 to 5% by the end of the year? What's going to drive things higher? Well,
I think earnings are. If you can look past some of the short-term noise of the next 30 days, earnings are okay. And UBS has a target of $111 a share for the S&P 500. You put a conservative multiple on that, we ought to be up around $17.30 by the end of the year. So 4 to 5%, I'll take that all day long for the next 3 to 4 months.
And David, you're a financial advisor at Merrill and dealing with a lot of clients with various goals, retail as well as institutional, I guess. What are the biggest concerns that you're hearing right now from clients?
Well, some of the bigger concerns are about the volatility in the market. And the way we address that is just through constant communication and having a goals-based approach to kind of keep our clients invested and keep them on track with their goals.
So, do you think that, these concerns are keeping them from putting money in the market, given that we've got some uncertainties around the Fed and uncertainties around global demand? What are they thinking about, and is that stopping them from actually putting money to work?
Some people it is, some people it's not. It depends on the client. It depends on their goal. A lot of people are going to have, hesitations in the fixed income market with the Fed and the tapering. But like I said, it's all about the goals. If we're meeting their goals and we're on track, we have that constant communication to kind of keep them invested.
Interesting change in careers for both of you, going from the NFL to the investing world. I guess I want to ask you both. Tom, you first. What got you to change careers, and how come you chose investing?
Well, there comes a time when you have to hang up the cleats, and the investing world is very similar to like football. It's the harder you work, the more successful you're going to be. It's all about staying focused, working on a good team, and you have the ups and downs, but you have to overcome them, lift yourself off the ground, and keep going. And that's exactly what the financial advising world is like.
So what else? Can you think of other comparisons, David, in terms of Wall Street and football?
Yeah, being a team player is a huge part of it. Having, discipline and work ethic and understanding the markets. I guess that doesn't really relate to football, but having that desire to succeed, that definitely plays a part.
When you were playing and sort of in the thick of things in the NFL, were you also watching the market?
A little bit. I had my money tied up a little bit, but now that I am making a career out of it, it's every single day, all day. But it's always been something I was interested in. So yes.
Real quick, I was talking to some athletes recently when we were in Lake Tahoe for the American Century event, and a lot of them said that if you want to find the people who lose money the fastest, look at athletes. Tom, do you agree with that? You guys make so much money, and yet so many of your colleagues lose it all. How do you do that?
Well, unfortunately, they don't have the experience of dealing with money, and so when you get a big influx of it, they're really the targets of the best salesmen of the world who don't always have the best intentions. Players, they weren't taking, advanced finance courses in college, so
they're listening to bad advice.
Yeah, exactly. And it all sounds good. They've got the best salesmen in the world coming after them.
Real quick, you guys, can't let you go without getting your picks for tonight. First, you, David. What do you think happens? 2 games tonight.
They're going to kill. They're going to kill me because I'm coming out of Baltimore, but I'm going to go Denver.
You're going to go Denver.
I like Denver. I do like Denver.
Come?
I've been on the sideline of a defense trying to stop Peyton Manning, and it's not easy. I also think, Baltimore lost a few key pieces in this offseason, and I think it'll be a kind of a building process to get them back to where they were.
Tom, real quick, you're up. What's your pick?
I think the Broncos are going to win. Baltimore's not the same team. They hung a picture of Joe Flacco on the side of Mile High Stadium. Yeah, the Broncos are going to take that out on Joe Flacco, and plus Peyton Manning loves a big stage, and I don't think it's going to be close. But it'll be a good game. It'll be a good game. But I like the Broncos.
All right, we'll be watching. Gentlemen, thank you very much. We'll talk with you soon, and we'll be watching tonight.